Hey everyone, it's Ian back with more content on loan brokering and investment real estate loans. So after working with so many loan brokers in the real estate industry, both through mentoring and just through connecting with brokers, I don't think a lot of brokers really understand the extreme importance of working with the right lenders and working with the right account executives at those lenders. But what exactly do we mean by the right lenders and the right account executives? And what exactly, as a loan broker, should you be looking for in a lending partner? Well, that is exactly what we're going to talk about in today's video. So who am I to be talking about this topic? Well, I am a DSCR and hard money loan specialist, and I'm the creator of the Loan Broker Academy, where we coach and mentor investment real estate loan brokers. If you want to be notified when we post new content to our channel, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button right now. And at the end of the video, if you found it beneficial, please give it a like. So the first thing that you need to look for in a lender is reliability. I don't care if a lender is offering the highest loan to value in the market or the lowest interest rates in the market. If I don't feel like I can rely on them, I am not bringing my clients' loans to them. If they quote you a time frame for getting a loan closed, they need to stick to that timeline and not drag it out and delay it. If they promise you that you'll be involved and that they'll keep you informed on your file's progress as it goes through the loan application, they can't then ghost you so you have no idea what's going on with your file. This has happened to me in the past, where the lender stopped communicating with me and stopped giving me reasons for delays. The file kept getting delayed. I had no idea what was going on, and the file, which should have taken 1 month, ended up taking 4 months, and I was completely in the dark for most of the time. Clearly this is important because as a broker, you're representing your client, and your client is paying you at the end of the day. You're getting paid, and that money's coming out of your client's pocket. So if things go south and the lender drops the ball, the client doesn't care that it's not your fault. They don't care that it's the lender's fault. You're the one that's going to get blamed. Now, unfortunately, a lender's reliability is only something that you can learn through working with them and trying with them, especially if you're trying to find your lenders by yourself. You know, in the Loan Broker Academy, we obviously provide our lenders to the brokers, and we know we can rely on them. But if you're looking for lenders yourself and you're trying to find them yourself, you're going to have to vet them. You're going to really vet them by using them, but you need to decide very quickly whether it's a relationship that you want to keep and that you want to pursue, and whether you can rely on them or not. The next thing on the list is probably the most obvious, and that is competitive pricing. So clearly it goes without saying that you want to work with the lenders that can offer the best terms on the market, or at least close to the best terms on the market. There's obviously no point in working with all the most expensive lenders. You'll go to the trouble of pricing out a loan for a client with multiple lenders that you use, and then you present those options to the client, and chances are not only are they not going to use you for the loan because it's too expensive, but you'll probably never hear from them again for any future loans. This is especially important at a time like now, at the time I'm recording this, because we're in a high rate environment. The next thing that you need to look for in a lending partner is at what level their technology is. So by technology, what I really mean is their pricing tools and broker interface. So all the lenders we work with give us the ability to price out loans ourselves. We have access to their pricing engines where we can price the loans ourselves without having to wait for an account executive to get back to us with the pricing. And they also offer broker portals where we can upload files, track progress of our documents, communicate with processors, communicate with unders, all that kind of stuff. As a broker, this gives you a big advantage. You don't need to wait around for account executives to come back to you with loan terms when an investor needs you to move really fast, which obviously happens all the time in real estate investment, especially with fix and flip borrowers. A lot of them need to move quickly. They need to move fast. They might have a 2-week close. They can't wait around for you to come back to them with loan terms. So if you have access to a lender pricing tool and pricing engine, and you can do the pricing yourself without waiting for someone, that's a huge advantage to you as a broker. And then it's also great to have a broker portal online where you can track the progress of your file. It's really easy to lose track of things when you're using email, especially when you get really busy and your pipeline gets filled. It's hard to keep track. So when you have broker portals on top of your own CRM system that you use, it just makes it easier to stay on top of everything. Another box you need your lenders to tick is the options and solutions box. I talk all the time on our channel about how it's so important for brokers to be a provider of options and solutions for investors, and that is one of the fundamentals to being a really successful loan broker. Well, this is how you have those options and solutions in the first place. You need to work with lenders that offer different things. There's no point in having a bunch of lenders that all offer the same product and that have the same rules and guidelines. In the investment real estate financing world, all the lenders, unlike conventional mortgages, all the lenders in my world set their own rules and their own guidelines. So they all offer different things and they go about things different ways. And that's really important as a broker to know that. I've done a separate video on this where I talk about this exact topic, the importance of knowing the fact that all these lenders offer different rules and guidelines. You need to have your bases covered, so set yourself up with multiple lenders that do different things, that have different products and that go about things different ways. So that means you have more options and solutions for your client. And the last thing that you need to look for with your lending partners is that you're set up with the great account executive at the lender. There's no point in being set up with the best lenders in the industry that have the best pricing and that are the most reliable and that have the best technology and the best options if the account executive that you're working with, who you have to deal with for all your files, sucks at their job. The account executives that we have relationships with that are lenders, they're the best of the best. And I know I can count on them to be upfront, reliable, knowledgeable, transparent, and communicative. Here at Grafton Funding, we would not broker loans to them, and we would not connect our graduates of the Loan Broker Academy with them either if that wasn't the case. The account executives are a lender's representative. They're the face of the operation. And if they do not have a real in-depth knowledge of the products that they offer, and if they're not communicative, and if they don't have a grasp on the internal processes that the lender has and how things work, and if they're not a problem solver, then it's going to mess up your files and it's going to cause you a lot of problems. If the account executive is not up to the job, then reach out to the senior account manager or someone higher up the chain and just request to be reassigned to somebody else. So there you have it. All the things as a loan broker that you need to be looking for in your lending partners. And lending partners and having the right lending partners is one of the most vital components to running a successful brokerage. What's the point in having your pipeline full of clients if you can't actually get their loans closed because you're not working with the right lenders? Now, if you're a new broker watching this or you're new to investment real estate, then there's no point in being connected with all the right lenders and getting set up with the lenders if you don't know the products themselves inside and out. So DSCR loans, hard money loans, and how to broker them. So we've created a free workshop, 100% free, no strings attached. I'll put a link to it in the description below. Just click the link to get started and I will see you next time right here.